I gotta change the batteries out on this old girl today, and it is cold out. It feels like it's 2 degrees and it is windy. We got a half-ass wind block here. Let's go ahead and pull off the battery cover. It's a good idea to take pictures or video of your batteries before you change them out, because I got all these accessories and it's easy to forget one. We're going to take off these little wires. Let's go ahead and take our ground cable off. Next, we're taking off the battery hold down. Once you start loosening it, they'll come out here at the bottom. Now let's get our power cable off. Well, she's on there. Now this tray has seen better days, so we're going to build a new one. Well, I got the new batteries. Now I got to cut a piece of plywood for the bottom of this. Now I'm going to have to route some of the plywood so it sits on here evenly. So our measurements are 14 3/8 this way, 27 1/2 that way. And then this piece is 11 1/2 this way and 23 1/4 that way. So we're just going to clean these up with some purple power. As you can see, there's a lot of corrosion on the bottom side. All right, instructions say to just spray this on, let it sit for a couple minutes before you wipe it off. Yeah, we're just using the wire brush on most of this. And let's be honest, most shops aren't going to touch these whenever they change out the batteries on a truck. They'll just reconnect everything and call it good. We made our marks. This piece is ready to cut. I wanted to find the section of this plywood that has the least amount of knots, so that's this piece right here, as you can see. Now we got to measure for the inset. So this is 14 3/8 from end to end. We need to do 11 1/2 on our inset. So we need to do 14 3/8 minus 11 1/2. That gives us 2 7/8. You divide that by 2, and that'll give you how much you need to come over on each side, and that's 1 7/16. So we got all this marked out, so now we just need to route out this border. Okay, we gave it a little test run. I think the router is exactly right where I need it. Looks like a 1/4 inch to me.
That's what she said.
And you can make routing a lot easier by clamping a board like this to your plywood. You just got to put your router, you know, about right where it needs to be. Just line it up. And there it is, boys, in all of its glory. It's a perfect fit. Fits in there just right. All right, so I took it back off and I wanted to spray paint it before I put it back on there, just to keep it from rotting and going bad prematurely. But only on the bottom side, not on this side. Now let's put this spacer on the back side. The best thing I can do is glue it. I don't want to screw it on there, it'll splinter. Of course, it's not gonna. Damn it. So I just put the batteries on top of that board to help out with the glue process. We're putting some of this battery terminal grease on all these connections. That looks good. Go ahead and put some on the top side too. And I even got some new flange nuts. Now these things are always a pain, but you just got to work at them and apply even pressure to this clamp whenever you tighten it down. And we are finished up.